Hello children. Today we are going to do the poem The Shed, and it's composed by Flynn. This poem is about a child who is very much scared and frightened to look or to go inside the shed which is located in his garden or somewhere in his backyard. This poem has 4 stanzas. So let's get started. Stanza 1. There's a shed at the bottom of our garden, with a spider's web hanging across the door. The hinges are rusty and creak in the wind. When I'm in bed, I lie and I listen. I'll open that door one day. So, in the opening line, the child is describing the shed which is located in his garden. And he says that it looks very scary. It's very frightening, just like a house shown in some horror movies. Because the door of this shed is completely covered by the spider's web. That's why he says with a spider's web hanging across the door. Means this door has not been opened for many days or for many months, maybe years. The hinges are rusty and creak in the wind. Yeah, whenever the wind blows, this door makes a creaking noises because the hinges of this door is rusty. They are full of rust because this door has not been opened for a long period of time. When I'm in bed, I lie and I listen. So he says, like whenever I go to bed to sleep at night when it's very quiet and I could hear the only noise of wind, I hear the creaking of that door. But in the last line he says, I'll open that door one day. Yeah, if you see the the beginning lines, these 4 lines, you see this child is very scared to look at the shed or hearing some kind of noises coming out from that noise of the creaking of the door. But in the last line he said, no, I'm very strong, I'm bold, yes, I'm not scared, so I'll open that door one day, not today but some other day. I will definitely try. Okay. Stanza 2. There's a dusty old window round at the side, with 3 cracked panes of glass. I often think there's someone staring at me each time that I pass. I'll peep through that window one day. So now he is describing the window of the shed, and he says, when I look at the shed, I find the old windows are dusty. They are very dirty, full of dust. Why? Because no one has cleaned it for the long period of time. It's all dusty. Nobody goes there. With 3 cracked panes of glass. And he says means the 3 panes of glass are also broken off that window. He says, I often think there's someone staring at me. Means whenever I look into that dark shed through that cracked panes of glass, I always find like someone is looking at me from inside the shed. Each time that I pass, whenever I go nearby the shed or when I cross my way to the shed, I always find that someone is looking at me from that window. In the last line, he says, I'll peep through that window one day. Again, you see that the previous 4 lines, he's scared to look at the window. He's scared that someone is looking at him, staring at him. So he was very much frightened. But again, the last line, he becomes very, very bold and he said, no, I'm not scared of this thing. I am not frightened to look inside the window. There will be a day I will definitely look inside it. So I'm a very bold and I'm very strong child. Stanza 3. My brother says there's a ghost in the shed who hides under the rotten floorboards. And if I ever dare to set foot inside, he'll jump out and chop off my head. But I'll take a peek one day. So in this stanza, he's talking about his brother, his elder brother. And he says that my brother says there's a ghost inside the shed. Okay, a kind of um, a warning given by his elder brother that don't ever try to step inside it because there is a ghost living in the shed. Okay, and that ghost is hiding under the rotten floorboards. So a kind of frightening scene is here that elder brother is trying to scare the frightened. No. Stanza 4. I know that there isn't really a ghost. My brother tells lies to keep the shed for his den. There isn't anyone staring or making strange noises, and the spider has been gone from his web since I don't know when. I'll go into that shed one day soon, but not just yet. So in the closing lines, the child says that I know that there is no ghost living inside the shed. And I know because my mama tells me that ghost does not exist. My brother tells lies about the ghost because I know that he hides all his secrets there and he does not want me to go inside and know everything about it. So I should not go and tell mama about all the secrets my brother is hiding there. There isn't anyone staring or making strange noises. I know that no one is looking at me from those broken windows, and there is no one who is making the frightening and scary noises from inside. The spider has been gone from his web. I know this, that the spider is no more living there because it's been very, very long since the spider has left its web. In the last two lines, again, if you see, he becomes courageous and says, I'll go into that shed one day soon. Yeah, there will be a day I will definitely step inside it and see the reality of that shed, but not just yet. So see the innocence here. He said, no, 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 not now. You're taking me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm just getting inside the shed right now. No, not this time. Okay, there will be a day, and I don't know when, but I'm sure to get inside the shed. And that's all from my side. Okay, so that was all about the shed. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it. Thank you.